Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the visiting team and the Baltimore Ravens.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Here's Tyler Wallace on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun, Jackson. His first throw is an interception. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Another run for Henry. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson now on 3rd. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37.
From the pistol, Henry. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
This is Henry on 2nd. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Jump off top on his back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Lamar now from the gun. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Herbert now off the play fake. His first throw is an interception. Kicked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. And inside the red zone, they're leaving the offense out. 4th down, here's Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. He cuts it back right. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Going to the ground again on first. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. the dump they go with Williams. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead. Going for it, it's Williams. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. Another run for Williams. He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Armadillos take a 2nd quarter lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. That's completed right side. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! 180!
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hey, sit hot! 180! Sit hot!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
180! Sit hot!
Pistol snap to Jackson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Sit hot! Sit hot! 180! Hey, sit hot! 180! Hey, sit hot! Sit hot!
Lamar throwing again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
New set of downs from 37. Herbert on first down. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10, Herbert. Completed to his running back. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And they're going to have a first down now.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on first is Herbert. Completed over the middle. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Working inside the red zone. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's Herbert once more. This one's caught. They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there. You never see positive yards.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Listen, everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's second and goal. Herbert from the gun. He's got it. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Armadillos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Armadillos double their lead to 14.
Ravens 7. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. First down throw for Jackson. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, a run with Williams. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Set, ready.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Set. Set.
They snap it to Herbert. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Get out. Line. Let's go.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Short pass brought in. Dodges another stop. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 19.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Black 80.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set. Grenade. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Fires right away, but incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Bates' kick is up and good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Fox now to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Get out! Get out! Get in! Get out!
Here's Lamar. On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Big gain downfield. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. It's got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Chased out to his right. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Here's a give inside to Mostert. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Herbert now off the play fake. Henry on the catch. He's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set. 180. Run. Set.
Now Herbert to throw. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. There's that man again. It's him. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Go.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
180.
Herbert now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that route.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. The Armadillos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. 180. Touch.
Lamar off the play fake. He shovels this one forward. And this one does not go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Shot.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Hits him on the out route. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Get on!
And again, it's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Real quick, ready? Get on! Ready! Ready!
Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
4th and forever coming up.
Ready! Get on! Ready!
Desperation time here. He put everything he had into this one. And that is picked up by Carlton Davis. And the Armadillos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Go.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. Reaches the 40. Now he's past the 25. Tyreek Hill. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Armadillos put up even more points in a win. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Armadillos make it a 24-point ball game. Fox now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Hill on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Sit hot! 180!
Jackson now on 3rd. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, All I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Desperation time here on fourth. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. Free inside the 30. Zay Flowers. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire. Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
To kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Raymond on the return. They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Set.
You're going to pass it here. That's caught by Williams. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's money in route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that means first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Melbourne. First down. A gain of 11.
Herbert throwing again. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
That timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10, Herbert. That one connects. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Line. Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Armadillos keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Armadillos are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.